Welcome to Fallout 76, this is Jim. In this video we're going to take a look at completing daily challenges for today, Wednesday, July the 17th, 2024. Let's take a look at and see what we got for today. Alright, looks like we got some good ones here. I have many videos on my channel that will help you guys out and give you different ideas, different locations, easy areas, hard areas that were there if you're a brand spanking new player to the game. You're a returning player, even if you're an experienced player, there's a particular daily or weekly challenge that's giving you a hard time or trouble. I'm sure you'll find a video on my channel that will help you. I try to keep my videos as updated as I possibly can, and of course you guys are awesome, the great comments and tips which are greatly appreciated. Okay, let's take a look here. Let's go ahead, collect ballistic ammo 20. So of course when you have a ballistic weapon, and if you kill enemies, you do have a pretty good chance to get some ammo back. If you have a ballistic weapon equipped and you open ammo bags or ammo boxes, you will get ballistic ammo in them as well. Let's take a look at different types of ballistic ammo just in case if a brand spanking new person watching this. Let's go to our Tinker's Workbench here. So of course our ballistic ammo is right under the ammo section, and these are some examples here. Now there's different ways we can do this. As I mentioned, we can get them off of enemies from killing them. We can get them from ammo boxes and ammo bags if you have a ballistic weapon equipped. You can craft ballistic ammo at your Tinker's Workbench. And if you have an ammo storage box and you take the ammo out of the ammo storage box, it will also work as well. And that's what we're going to do here in this episode. The last couple times we went out and got some ammo from the ammo boxes, and around this area here, Forward Station Tango is a pretty decent spot. And just west of Vault 76, we have the upper and lower parking lots. We have several ammo boxes there as well. It is a great spot to get ammo. And there's a perk card when you are retrieving ammo from ammo bags and ammo boxes. It'll be under luck. Let's take a look here. Let's see here. Scrounger. 40% chance to find extra ammo in ammo containers. There's like a 1, 2, or 3 star deal. Alright, just an FYI. Alright, let's go ahead. We're going to grab some ammo out of our ammo storage box. So even if you had a trial, I think it was like 4 or 5 months ago, there was a free trial for a week for Fallout First people. If you put a bunch of ammo in your ammo storage box, and even if you don't pay for Fallout First anymore, craft your ammo storage box in your camp, okay? And that ammo, okay, you'll be able to grab and take out of, and that you'll get credit for. So let's go ahead. We'll take our 45 ammo because that goes to the weapon that I'm using right now. Let's go ahead and we'll take 50 out. There we go. Collect ballistic ammo right out of your ammo storage box, just like that. Couldn't be any easier. Or you can craft it. You go after certain enemies. You can do whatever way you want, but that is definitely hands down pretty quick. Very quick. Alright, what's next here, Jim? What is next? Scrap junk to produce antiseptic 5. So antiseptic is a junk item that we cannot bulk at the Tinker's Workbench. As we all know, we can bulk and scrap at our Tinker's Workbench the vast majority of junk items, but not every junk item is like that. So let's go to our Tinker's Workbench here and let's go craft just so I can show you. Go down to bulk, and as you can see, there is no antiseptic. Alright, so we have to go out and find some junk items that will give us antiseptic. Cans of turpentine. That's a pretty good source of antiseptic as well. And a pretty good spot right down here. And just around the wasteland, usually like in around Big Bend Tunnel, east or west. They're kind of scattered about, all right? But one of the best spots is the industrial grade cleaner that we can get. It's the green box. And it's usually my go-to for when this particular one pops up. So we're actually going to go to White Springs. We're going to go to White Spring North entrance. Of course, it's a free fast travel. We're going to go to the exterior section. Now, you will come across an older video where I bring you guys here. Again, if you're on a public server with other people, this is a very popular spot. There is a good chance that people will take everything from this area. So if you come here and it's not here, it doesn't mean that it doesn't spawn here anymore. It just means that somebody took it all right? So where you want to go, you're going to head to the laundry room, and we have these green Abrexo Cleaner Industrial Grade. It's the green boxes. Let's go ahead and take a look at that real quick. As we can see, there are 3 antiseptic, as well as fiberglass and acid as well. So this is a really good box. Really good box. So that's 3 and then 6. So we only need 2 boxes. So there's 1 more box. There's a 3rd box, or sorry, 4th box there. And I think that's it. I think that's it. Yeah. Let's go to a Tinker's Workbench here. Or actually a workbench. Let's go ahead and go scrap. We'll scrap these 2 Abrexo Cleaner Industrial Grade. Done just like that. Scrap done to produce antiseptic 5 for 5. It's pretty good. Now, if you do come here and those boxes aren't here, you can always server hop this area, because this is fairly neutral kind of area. There's no enemies inside here at all. Okay, it's just an FYI. Other great goodies inside here as well. All right, what's next here, Jim? Collect a teapot too, so we will come across a couple older videos of mine. There's a really old video of mine from way back in the day. Bring you guys down here, the Appalachian Antiques. We can get 2 teapots down here. The other day when we looked for teapots, I actually took you to the giant teapot. There's 3 of them here. And probably one of the best spots to find teapots reliably is up here, Palace of the Winding Path. We can find at least 7 in one area. It's a great spot. You can find, I think it's pretty close to a dozen teapots just in this one area alone. So it's pretty good spot. I have noticed when I've traveled to these fairly newer locations like this one here, Blue Ridge Bunkhouse, Settlers Ridge, there's maybe 1 or 2 teapots in around those areas as well. So it's good to have like a little backup, you know, so you can check that place out if you so wish. We're going to go right up here to the Palace of the Winding Path, just so I can show you. And as you all know, a lot of my older videos are kind of standalone videos, or kind of quick and to the point, showing you like one area. Once you spawn here, we're going to go right to the main building. Of course, they're going to be scorched of various levels inside here. That's fine. What we're going to do is we're going to go right downstairs here. We're not going to bother with those guys. We're going to go right inside here. The employees only. And there's going to be some scorched inside here. Alright, so as soon as you enter, as we can see, a couple teapots here. We got 1. We got 2. Okay, just like that. And these are always here. Again, I always got to say it, if you are on public servers with other people, again, this is a very popular spot. You can come here and no teapots be here. It doesn't necessarily, they don't spawn here anymore. It's just that somebody came here before you and took them all. Okay. The other good spot is just over here on the other side of this room. You have another one there. Ow. Another one there. We have another one there. Another one there. Ah. And there's one right here. As you can see, this is a great spot. And this is just this one little spot. If you go in further on this floor and end up to the large kitchen area and a huge dining room area, you'll find at least another 3 or 4 down there as well. It is hands down probably the best spot, as long as you can deal with you know, some interruptions. All right, what's next here, Jim? Go ahead, kill a Gulper 3. Again, I have many older videos showing you some great locations for Gulpers. If you are on a public server and you see an event called Moonshine Jamboree down here at Sunday Brothers Cabin, there'll be so many Gulpers that show up here, and anglers. You can just fill your boots. Everyone can fill their boots with Gulpers and anglers, okay? Just an FYI. Another decent spot for gulpers, very reliable down here at Dire Chemical. You actually spawn a little bit up to the north on the side of the road. There'll be 2 gulpers up there every single time. You guys have seen that in many of my videos. Another good spot is up here. Whoop. Gulper Lagoon. We can find anywhere from 4 to 6. Now, back in the day, there used to be 6 here very reliably, but now, lately, I say within the last year and a half, the most I've ever been able to find here is 4. So we need 3 of them, so we're going to go right here to Gulper Lagoon. You gotta be careful, these guys like to kind of hang out in the trees, kind of upside down, so just an FYI. And you will come across the odd scorched gulper, and he is the same color as these trees, so if you go VATS, you'll be able to pick them out a little bit better. Here's one. And one thing good about this particular challenge, we can kill them any old which way with any weapon, so that's even better. Surprised brothers and sisters haven't been up here to check things out yet. These guys are kind of like ninjas. They kind of like to move around a lot, and they kind of like to slide on the ground. So I'm on a private server, so I'm just going to take care of this guy as well. Again, it's always good to use VATS. Even if you don't use VATS, just use VATS so you can kind of pick them out in the trees, okay? For those of you who don't, who like to kind of free aim, yeah, nothing wrong with that, but that way you can kind of spot them out and they're not getting the jump on you, you know? All right. Good stuff. Alright, what's next here, Jim? What is next? Cripple Super Mutants Arm 2. So again, great spots for Super Mutants in around the Wasteland. As you all know, if you do have a camp here anywhere in the forest region, the odd time your camp will be assaulted by a couple Super Mutants and maybe the odd Mutant Hound. So just an FYI, if you have your camp in around the forest region. Grafton Dam is not a bad spot. Grafton Dam and Grafton. Jeez, Jim. Not a bad spot. One of the best spots for Super Mutants up here in Grafton Steel. You'll find a lot of them here. I remember when I was level 20 back in the day, and just with a shotgun and just clearing out that area. It took a little bit. Maybe died once or twice, but it's worth it. And you can definitely do that at low level if you're by yourself. Down here, but this is probably the most popular spot down here in New Gad. If you're looking for harder spots, of course, we have good old West Tech, and we have the Huntersville. And down here in the Skyline Valley region, we have this one here close to my treetop camp, the research site Saxony, and of course the Grindstone Arch. Alright, so where are we going to go here today, Jim? Let's go to Grafton Dam, or actually no, there's an event going on there right now. We will, we'll do that there because we do have complete an event at the same time. So yeah, so let's do that. We'll go to Grafton Dam. And hopefully the event, it's time sensitive, so we'll see how much time we have remaining here. Manhunt, this one here is really easy. 10 minutes, we got all kinds of time. Alright, so the first things first, we're here to cripple Super Mutants Arm 2. You can go ahead and free aim for the arm if you so wish. If you're not a good free aimer like myself, you can use VATS, and that's what I prefer to use myself for particular daily weekly challenges. So when you go under VATS, there's a perk card that'll help you out under Perception. It is called Concentrated Fire. This allows you to move your VATS around from head, torso, arms, and legs. Alright, so all we need, if we do it right, all we need is one Super Mutant, one left arm, one right arm, and we should be able to get it done. However, there is times where you have a more powerful weapon if you do one shot, one kill kind of thing. And if that's the case, you'll just need 2 Super Mutants, okay? But again, there's all kinds of them around here. So let's get, let's wait for this guy to come back to us here. We're in caution. Let's go for the right arm here. All right, let's go with left arm. Oh, he's running away from us. That's fine. So if you do it right, you just need one super mutant left arm, right arm deal. All right, and while we are here, as I mentioned, you're going to complete an event 1. Now this one for me pops up all the time, Manhunt. And it just kind of shows up on its own. It's not one that you can spawn in on your own, so just an FYI. You guys are wondering. Now, I have made a video in the past, probably about 5 months ago or so. And basically, it's called Complete Events for Newbies. You don't need to be a newbie to watch that video. Basically, what I do is I'm on a private server by myself. And we do quite a bit of events. We don't do every event, obviously, on the map in an hour and 6 minutes by myself. But we do quite a few of them, and they are fairly easy. So I should take you through the paces of how to complete them. But again, an event is an event at the end of the day for a daily, weekly challenge. So if you are having a hard time, if you're on the map, you're having a hard time trying to find an event that you want to do or you can do, let's say you're too low of a level and you don't think you'll be able to do any video, you can always check out that video. It's all time-stamped and it'll help you out. Alright, so there's Mad Dog Malone. Looks like he's on the 2nd floor. So let's pop over here. Oh, let's fix this weapon here, Jim. How about we do that? There we go. There's a repair kit. Something's exploding out there. He doesn't even see me. Mad Dog Malone right there. See you later, Pally. There we go. Complete event 1 for 1 done. And even if you're lower level, this one here is fairly easy to do. It's not that difficult. Let's get this. When you do come here, there are a lot more super mutants that show up. Yeah, good times. Yeah, there's usually a little bit more super mutants here when that event's happening, so I'm alright by that. Where is this guy? I wonder if he's stuck somewhere. Is he, yeah, I don't know what's going on. Where's this guy getting me from? Now, if you don't have a key, holy mackerel. I wonder if he's on the roof. That's odd. If you don't have the key to this place, this corpse will have a key. And in order to get in it, but once when you have that key, you'll always have it, okay? So I have to kind of add this stuff in as well. So this door and the other door and the door I used up top are always locked. So if you are looking to get in here, if you're brand spanking new, in case you didn't know, you can just make your way to this side of the building. And go through this little tube here. It'll take you right to the basement. Now, this is kind of glitched out for me, but this the first time you come here, this should be closed. All you do is you just open it like that. And you go through, you just, you know, take care of all the super mutants that are in your way. And then you make your way up here, and you go to that corpse, and you'll get that key. And then you can open up this Grafton Dam anytime you want. Just like that. Alright. That's not too bad, eh? What's next here, Jim? That wasn't too bad. 2-in-1 there. 2-in-1 deal there. Alright, collect caps 250. So again, as you saw, we completed an event, and we got some caps for it. We get some caps off of enemies. Rad toads are a pretty good source of caps as well. If you have a vendor open, you're on a public server, people can go to your camp and buy stuff from your vendor. That will also count as collect caps. But again, something like that could take all day, depending on how active the server is. Sometimes you can have quite a few people on the server, and they're just kind of hanging out at their camp. Kind of AFK deal. So as we all know, that's happens quite a bit. So you're better off just going out and getting some caps yourself. Now, you can go out, we can complete a couple events and get all kinds of caps that way. You can do some daily quests, same kind of deal. You can get some caps that way as well. And you shouldn't have to do a whole lot in order to get your 250 caps. For this particular episode, we're going to go to one such spot here. We can go to Morgantown Airport. It's one good location where they have all kinds of scorch there. And if you're lucky enough to spawn in Collision Course on your own, one of those events you can spawn in by yourself, all you do is you collect all those weapons, you collect all the chems and all the armor, you just walk back over to Morgantown Station. Of course, you're going to be overweight, so don't even worry about it because you get the station right here and sell it all to the vendor. Probably a little bit better spot than that is down here in Welsh. Again, exact same thing, just because you have Welsh Station just next door. And down here is probably a little bit better because of shotguns, combat rifles, combat shotguns, missile launchers, and the gauntlets. You'll usually get pretty close to 20 caps each for those guys. So you're better off just coming down here. Unless you want to do something different, you can do the Morgantown thing, which I just mentioned. Let's go down here to Welsh. We'll actually spawn here in Welsh Station. We'll take care of some mole miners. So I believe we did this just yesterday. And we'll just kind of do it again. And we're going to need some more caps, obviously. So we'll just get a few more weapons. And the main thing you got to remember when you are doing this, you got to make sure you have enough room. So if you're a person that is maxed out, so your max on caps is 40,000. If you are maxed out, you're going to have to make room for the 250 caps in order to get credit. Okay, for the daily weekly challenge, okay? FYI. You can go around other people's camps, you can go to vendors, just buy some stuff, and that way there you can kind of make some room. Alright, let's go here. Take care of these mole miners. Buddy's looking up, I don't know what he's looking up there for. Alright. Again, we're here for the weapons. We're here for the gauntlet. It doesn't matter if you're overweight, because we're not going to be fast traveling, we're just going to be walking up to that train station. Usually, if you watch yesterday's daily challenge video, there was actually 3 weapons that are usually up there, but they're not here today because of how I picked them up yesterday, and I haven't reset the game. How you doing? Pretty good shot there. So sometimes they'll have 2 weapons on them. They'll have the gauntlet and a weapon. Just got to be careful of the glowing guy in there. See, his little eyeballs are sticking out there. Because he'll have a missile launcher on him. He's definitely not afraid to use it. Jeez, I'm stuck here. There we go. Let's get this guy so he doesn't get his missile launcher on there. Canned dog food, hot dog. Not even looking for it. You find it everywhere now. Now sometimes there's a weapon here as well, but I picked it up just yesterday. That's why it's not there today. Holy haymaker. Little Superman punch from this guy. As you can see, I'm overweight, but I'm not concerned about it. Oh, I didn't mean to pick up that. Sometimes there'll be a weapon here. Yesterday we got a war drum. We got a pipe pistol here. You can check those out if you so wish. Hopefully they're... If you didn't pick them up yesterday, you can pick them up today. So I think we're pretty good here. What do we got? Okay, quite a few stuff here. We might be close. I think we're good. It's a pretty good spot for pre-war food too. Sometimes there'll be some pre-war food on here. And as well, the house next door has some pre-war food in it as well. Alright, we're good now. Usually there's a bunch of pre-war food on here as well. Look at that canned dog food up there. Nice. Nice. Alright, so we should be good. There's probably about 4 or 5 more mole miners here. But we're not going to bother. We should have enough stuff on us to sell. And if you have a little bit more time, you can always do a couple events and daily quests. You can get some caps that way. Alright, so we're here at their vendor, and there's a perk card that can help us out under Charisma. Of course, it's called Hard Bargain. You don't have to have a 3-star. Even if you have a 1 or 2-star, that's fine. Just use it. We're going to use our 3-star there. If you do have Grape Mentats, that will also help as well. As you can see, better barter rates for 10 minutes. Okay, and it will stack with the Hard Bargain perk card. We have proven that many times. Let's go ahead and trade. Go to our weapons section. Let's go ahead. As you can see, 25 caps. As you can see, look at that, 29 caps. Again, it all depends on the condition. But this is, if you go up to Morgantown with the Scorched up there, you'll come across more pipe weapons. And of course, you obviously don't get a whole lot for them. So as you can see, we got our 250 caps just like that. Even these gauntlets are pretty decent price as well. Even these double barrel shotguns. Sledgehammer, not a whole lot for that, but yeah, pretty decent. Let's put our perk card back. We forgot to do that yesterday, and I ended up doing it in the weekly challenge video that I made an hour later. All right, there we go. I think we're done. Let's check it out here. We are just like that. Another easy one here today, guys. Another easy one. Again, so many different ways we could do these daily, weekly challenges. If your person doesn't like to fast travel that much, or you don't have enough caps, you can always go around and do the free fast travels in around the map. There's all kinds of them as compared to what they had before. If you're a returning player, you have a survival tent, you can use that as a free fast travel. You can always join a team, and you know, your teammates' camps and survival tents will be free fast travels as well. So you can always use that to your advantage, as if you want to, you know, start have to shell out caps that way as well. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please like, subscribe, and share when you have the chance. It really helps me out. I'd like to thank my channel members: Artistically Arranged, Boogaloo Bronson, Michael Edwards, Nigel Whiffen, Heather, White Tribe, Robco, Mr. Shelton, Drake Stamps. Thank you all so very much, and I hope you all have a nice day.